It's Thursday, February 5th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. Legislation that would block the state from having stricter environmental regulations than the federal government moves on to the Alabama House. The Senate passed the bill yesterday along party lines, with Democrats in opposition. They say the measure would make the state subject to rules set or not set by the Trump administration. Multiple environmental groups in Alabama have also spoken out against the bill and its companion in the House, saying the legislation would weaken accountability for powerful companies. Supporters of the bill say it's the best way to balance environmental stewardship with economic development. Also in legislative news, a new gambling bill before the Alabama legislature would allow voters to decide on authorizing a lottery, casino expansion, and sports betting in the state. State Senator Marika Coleman, a Democrat from Jefferson County, introduced the measure earlier this week. The bill proposes a constitutional amendment that would require approval of 3/5 of state legislators. It would then go to voters for approval. If yes votes win, lawmakers would come back and develop legislation detailing how the new gaming would work in the state. Coleman told AL.com she's seen polling data that shows as many as 70% of Alabamians want to vote on a lottery. The measure is yet to face a vote this year in the legislature. And the home improvement chain Lowe's is fielding complaints after its corporate management mandated the removal of a cat from its store in Gadsden. Known as Mama Cat, the tiny tuxedo feline had become something of a mascot at the Gadsden store. It had called home for the past 5 years. News reports say the corporate higher-ups became aware of Mama after WBRC-TV honored the mouser as its pet of the day late last month. You could say some corporate sourpuss pressed pause on the relationship. Since then, a Change.org petition has garnered almost 2,700 signatures asking Lowe's to acknowledge the, quote, strong community support for Mama. After Mama got the pink slip, she was adopted by a fellow employee. Attempts to reach a Lowe's corporate spokesperson about why Mama got the boot were not immediately successful. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org and check out our local newscast during WBHM's broadcast of NPR's Morning Edition and the afternoon's All Things Considered, each weekday on 90.3 WBHM and at WBHM.org. Take care.